There is a large spectrum when it comes to well-executed video games. Some may think of as A Day with the Wiggles and Glenn Martin DDS Dental Adventure, but It's Mr. Pants by Rareware is definitely no exception. It was the most anticipated game after it was revealed at E3 in 2004, and was a universally acclaimed success as said by many experienced gamers.
Idiot!
It's Mr. Pants is the only example of a video game with so many genres put into one that's executed perfectly. It's a first-person shooter game, it's a dating sim game, it's a stealth, anime-styled video game. Hell, it's even a fucking horror game at the same time. It can be pretty scary at random moments. The game is notorious for how it generally questions the concept of why we even play video games, why people make video games, the concept of a video game itself, and why we even wear underpants. In addition, It's Mr. Pants also has a great story arc with very well developed, realistic heroes and villains with very appealing character designs. Like, when the hell did this become sexier than this? Just when? Another reason of what makes It's Mr. Pants a masterpiece of a video game is its killer soundtrack composed by Robin Beanland, David Wise, and Eveline Fish, whatever. Just look them up on Wikipedia. They probably aren't inaccurate anyway.
The director, the producer, the sponsors, everybody was super happy. And now, there's another business you have to attend to. And your mom's gonna come with, okay?
Lastly, It's Mr. Pants has very tight responsive controls, which work well with the game's overall daunting difficulty and atmosphere, and can make you really unexpectedly horny or something, which just puts the icing on the amazing, spectacular masterpiece of a game known as It's Mr. Pants. Now, the sad part with It's Mr. Pants is that it's fallen into obscurity, despite its universal acclaim, and it isn't heavily discussed by gamers of today. Now, what really does piss me off is that shitty games like Undertale and Doki Doki Literature Club get everlasting praise and attention, but really, they're just literal disgraces to video game culture, while It's Mr. Pants, on the other hand, is the exact opposite of a disgrace. Mr. Pants could have become an icon of the video game industry like Mario or Sonic. He could have become one of the first things that comes to mind when people think of video games. And his game could have gotten a sequel, which he definitely deserves. But sadly, none of this will ever come to be. So like a question, I give Mr. Pants a 253 out of 10 because...
It's Mr. Pants!